welcome back to my channel. Now I want to work out the thickness of the walls of this building drawing, as we have prepared this as we are given in the sketch plan. So we want to thicken the wall. That's what we want to do right now. Okay, so let's look at the specifications. So we need to look at the details of the walls. As we have here, all walls are 225 solid concrete blocks with 20 millimeters rendering on both sides. So what we have to do now is to add this 20 millimeters to this 225, and that will give us 245. We now divide 245 by 100, which is the scale that we are given, 1:100. So when we divide 245 by 100, that will give us 2.45. So which means that the thickness of the wall is 2 millimeters. The thickness of the wall is 2 millimeters. So we go on now to make the thickness of the wall, or to thicken the wall. So what we have to do now is that, so we start from here, from this vertical line, we take 2 millimeters inward, 2 millimeters inward. So this is 2 millimeters here. Okay, then coming up here, so we take 2 millimeters up here. This is 2 millimeters. Then we are going to join them together. So we join them together to bring out the thickness of this wall. So it goes like this. Alright, so that is done. Then for this wall, okay, for this wall that we have here, okay, so we can take the thickness. So as we have it here, okay, so you can take the thickness inward or outward. But let's look at it. There's no wall here. There's no wall here. So this one that I put here, I'm not going to thicken it. So I'm not going to thicken it. So I will only take this one and this one that we have here. So supposing I'm using a pencil, I'll just clean it, but I'm going to leave it like that. But it is not a wall, so let's take note of that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to take 2 millimeters. So I'm taking it outside here. So here we have 2 millimeters. Coming up here, so we also have 2 millimeters. Then we join together. Okay, so I'll just take this from here, and then so take this down and stop it here. So here I'm going to, alright, so we have it there. So next is for this particular wall. So we are working on the vertical ones first. So so we take 2 millimeters in here and coming up here. So we take 2 millimeters. Then so we join this together. So we have taken this wall, and then so we also have another one here. So I'll take it inward, so into the living room. So this is 2 millimeters. And coming up here, we also have 2 millimeters. Then we join this together. Alright, so we have taken that wall, and then so we also have one short wall here. Okay, so this is 2 millimeters inward. So 2 millimeters here. Okay, so we join this together. And then so for this, so we take 2 millimeters in here, and then coming up here, So we take 2 millimeters again, then we join them together. So we join them together to make the thickness of the wall. So here we have this. Alright, so then we also have for this, so for this wall, so 2 millimeters inward, and coming up here we also take 2 millimeters. Then we join this together. And then, so we come here. Here we take 2 millimeters inward, coming up. So we take 2 millimeters. Then we join together. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video, then I will do the rest. You have seen the ones that I did, so I'm just going to repeat the same thing for the rest. So for the horizontal ones and for the remaining vertical ones here. So when I'm done with that, I'll come back, then we'll do the next thing. Alright, so we have taken all the walls as you can see here. So the next thing that we are going to do is to fix the windows. You can see that we are taking it step by step. So we are fixing the windows right now. So let's look at these details of the windows, as we have that all glazed in aluminium frame. We have two type of windows. So we have W750 by 900. Then we have W1 1200 by 1800. As I said, this is the width for W and this is the width for W1. So so let's fix the window. So we come back here. So for W1, so we have 1200. This is W1. So most of the windows are W1 except the ones that we have in the water closet and bath. Okay, so so we come here. So when you have to fix the windows, you are to try as much as possible to centralize it. So you try to place it in the center, in the middle. So I'm setting it here. So I'm looking at it that I'm in the midpoint. So like this, don't have to measure it. So just use your eyes to place it. So this is 12 millimeters. So the width is 12 millimeters. So we have it. So just draw this and draw this. Okay. So we also have another one here. So 12 millimeters. Okay. So alright, so I'll just leave it like this. So this is 12 millimeters. Okay, so you draw this as a vertical line, just a short vertical line here. Alright, so we also have another one here. So it's also W1, 12 millimeters in width. Alright, so that's 12 millimeters. So we have fixed the windows here. So we need to make sure we put the symbol there as the window. So just set and draw the horizontal line. Alright, so the window is in place there. So what we need to do now, we need to make this line a thick line. Okay, and then so we also draw this one, so make it a thick line. Alright, so that is done. So we have fixed the windows that we have here. So now coming here now, so let's fix the windows that we have here. So we also have W1 here. So here we also fix. So here we have W1. So just try to place it in the middle of the wall. Okay, so we also have W1 here. So we have W1 here. So that's 12 millimeters. And here we have WW here. In this, this is water closet, and this is bath, as you can see here. So that is 7.5 millimeters, and as I can see here, so I just set it here, then here. Because looking at what I have there, so it's not even up to 7.5 or 7.5 millimeters. So okay. Alright, so for this one, so I can say I have 7.5 here, so I'll just set it here like this and here. Alright, so what we need to do now is to draw a horizontal line in the middle of this. So here we have this, and we have the horizontal line here. So we have it here, and then we have it here. So we have fixed these windows here. So I need to make this line a thick line. Alright, so we thicken it, and also this line, we also need to make it a thick line to this end. Alright, so we are done with that part. So you have seen the ones that I did here and the ones I did here. So I'll pause the video, then I'll do the rest, then I'll come back to show you the next thing that we have to do after this. Okay, welcome back. We have fixed all the windows, as you can see here, and the next thing that we are going to do, we are going to fix the doors now. Alright, so for the doors that we have two types of doors. So we have D, which is 2100 by 900, and D1 is 2100 by 1500. So this D1 is an entrance door that we have here. But before I go for that, let's look at this veranda. So along this line in the veranda, so we have a beam. So we have a beam, and here in the specifications, beam is mentioned to be 225 by 225 reinforced concrete, 2400 above floor level. So this 2400 above floor level will be used in the front elevation, and then if we are to use it in the sectional view, we also use it. But in the floor plan, so we are using this 2500 by 2500 here in the floor plan, and this is what we have already done. So you don't have to take any measurement again. So what we need to do here is to show that this is the beam, and that is done with short dashes line. So just make this short dashes line. So this is how we show the beam in the floor plan. So also make this a short dashes line. Okay, so we have this, and also columns are mentioned. So columns are mentioned. I can't locate any column here, but at this point, so I can just put it here, this square that I made here. So I can see there is a column here. Okay, so though it is not shown in the floor plan, but I know, so from experience, that you can have a column at this point and at this point, just to reinforce the veranda with the roof. Okay, so in that area, so I just fix it here like this. So it is part of it is on the wall, so we just have that part to be strengthened. Okay, all right. So then, so what we want to do is to fix the door. So D1, so this is where we have D1. So that is the door that connects the veranda with the living room. That's where we have D1. and the width that we are making use of in this floor plan is 1500. So I've created it here because even when it's come to this building drawing, there are dimensions that are not workable. So you just have to make sure you are well grounded in this area. So there are dimensions that are not workable, so you have to work things out yourself, and that is what I've done here. Because looking at the distance between here and here, they expect me to fix a window, so a window of dimension of width 12 millimeters, one here and one here, and they also expect me to put a door of 15 millimeters width here. And I found that if I'm to follow it the way the dimensions are given, it's not going to work. So that's why I have to, if you look at, let me bring it. So if you look at this window, now look at the way this window is placed. And look at this, how it is placed here. But the distance that we have from here to here is not working as we have here. For me to fix these windows, so let's do the calculation. We have 12 plus 12, so that is giving us that is 24. Then if I add 15 to 24, that is 39. That's 39. Okay. So and then we have distance from here to here to be 40 millimeters. So how is that going to work if we are to give space from here to here, space from here to here, space from here to here, and space from here to here? Because they are telling us that there should be space between the windows and the doors and the door. So that is not workable. So what we just need to do is to fix the window here close to this wall, and then we fix this one close to this wall. Then we have what I have here now within this part is just 15 millimeters for me to fix the door. So there are some dimensions that are not workable. So you are the one to work it out yourself. Okay. Though when we are marking, we don't take measurements, but that does not mean you should do what is not okay. So work things out and get it done. Then make sure the work is well presentable. Okay, so that is what I just want to say here. Now let's fix that door, so which is 15 millimeters width. So well, it now depends on where you want the window to be open to. So I want the window, the door. So where we have to open the door, so side that we want the door to be. So I want us to, okay, so there's another door here, so you have to take note of that. So if I'm to open it to this side, so it may obstruct this door. So let's open it to this side. So how do we do that? So we are going to come to this point, so and draw a line. So I'll just make that line, I'll just make it 10 millimeter. So 10 millimeter. So we draw this line like this. Okay, so this vertical line. Then so we just fix here. So from this point, so we draw a line. So this is the door. So we open it to this side so that it will not obstruct the door that we have here. Okay, so then we also have a door into the corridor from the living room. So that is also D1. That's also D1, which is 15 millimeters in width. So I'll just come here. Okay, so this is 15 millimeters. All right, so okay, so we have it here. So I'll just draw a line up like this, and I'll fix it. Alright, so I will go ahead and fix other doors. So just the way I have done this. So when I'm done, you will see what I have done. So let's do it like that to make this video not too long. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, so I fixed all the doors as you can see here, and I've also lined up the walls as we have here. Okay, I noticed that in the given sketch plan they didn't give us a door into the master bedroom. That's an error, so I just created it here myself. So from the living room you can enter into the master bedroom through this door. Okay, another thing that we're going to put here is east projection. So east projection is given as 900, and east projection is the distance between the wall and the end of the ceiling. Distance between the wall and the end of the ceiling. So that's 900. So 900 by 100 will give us 9 millimeters. So how do we create that? So I need to extend this horizontal line. Okay, so I extend this horizontal line, and I will come here and also extend this horizontal line. Okay, so then I need to extend this horizontal line too. Then so I'm going to take a measurement of 9 millimeters here. Okay, so this vertical line I need to take it down a bit. Okay, so I will take 9 millimeters. So this is 9 millimeters. Okay, so here I will draw horizontal line, but just let me draw what we need. So the east projection is shown with short dashes line like this. So it goes like this. Alright, so I will still need to take 9 millimeters here. So here I will take 9 millimeters wall. So this is 9 millimeters. So, and I'm going to do the same thing here. So we show dashes line to show for east projection. So as I said, that east projection is the distance between the end of the wall and the end of the ceiling. Okay, so I'll just connect it together here. So that's it. So I will do the rest, and then when I'm done, you will see it. Alright, so I've drawn the east projection as you can see here. Then we also write sketch plan. The scale is 1:100. So all these are very, very important, and make sure you fill each of the part of the building. I mean, write the room, the kitchen, the dining, and so on. So very, very important, and that will help you to have your full mark. So thank you, and let's meet on that with the front elevation. God bless you.